Okay, so Merab Dvalishvili is going to be defending his belt against Umar Nurmagomedov. The MMA fans have been crying for this fight and even making fun of Merab Dvalishvili and accusing him of ducking Umar Nurmagomedov, which was completely baseless. And now Dvalishvili went to Dana White's office and demanded this fight. For me, Umar Nurmagomedov, very good fighter, but I think a little bit way overrated by the fans, as if this is going to be a walk in the park. And instead, we are going to go through his record. He only has one win in the UFC, which is relevant. But still, this is going to be an exciting fight, and there is some kind of a beef. So this is good matchmaking by Dana White, and thankfully also Merab Dvalishvili, he stepped up, and now we are getting this fight. Also, this is going to be at UFC 311, which is, according to Dana White, this is a stack card. So I've seen this on the Reddit. I think probably not most of these fights are not going to happen, but as we see, Makhachev is going to be defending his belt against Arman Tsarukyan. Makhachev currently, I think, the best lightweight ever in the history. His resume is the best. Has several S tier fighters on his record, and by beating Arman Tsarukyan, he's just gonna solidify this. And currently, Makhachev, pound for pound number one, and it's not even arguable because John Jones, this guy is beating heavy bags, and also against Cyril Gane, not so relevant, in my opinion. In terms of body work, Makhachev 100% deserves the number one spot. And as I've already said, Dvalishvili and Nurmagomedov, this is going to be a good fight, and there is a little bit of a beef. And so, yeah, I'm going to go through the records of these two guys, and I'm going to explain everything because I think Dvalishvili is getting undeservingly he's getting too much hate, and it's 100% not deserving because if we look at his record over here, so it's crazy that this guy was able to string so many wins after these two losses. But he went on a tear and he has some good wins on his record. So he has John Dodson, of course, this guy a little bit late into his career. Also, a very good win against Marlon Moraes, Jose Aldo, Piotr Jan, Henry Cejudo, and winning against Sean O'Malley. So these are all very good wins. These are very good wins in this division, and this is actually very good resume. So if we go through Nurmagomedov's record, I mean, nothing too spectacular. This guy has, is undefeated, but still nothing too spectacular. In his last fight against Corey Sandhagen, he was very good. He was winning some stand-up exchanges. He was relentless, and this was a very good performance. But still, only one win on your record, and people are putting this guy as a favorite. And of course, I think this is going to be a tough fight for both of them. I would go with Umar Nurmagomedov, but I wouldn't discount this guy at all. I would not be ridiculing Dvalishvili. This guy is relentless, and going to Dana White and demanding for this fight just goes to show that all the MMA fans were just yapping and just trolling and making baseless accusations. This is now the trend of champions ducking fighters. Of course, John Jones, we all know what's going on with this guy, but still, all this is a gray area. So it's not black and white. It's a little bit more nuanced. And so making fights, there is some perspective by the champions. They have their own demands. When you become champion, you earn a little bit more money. Actually, you earn more money. So you have to also headline all the time. And there are up and coming fighters that want to take you down. So this is a very good fight. And we need to applaud Dana since finally this guy. We have to applaud Dana since finally this guy put together, some decent card, and this is gonna be good if this stays this way, if this gets put together. So yeah, this is pretty good. This is also an interesting fight, Yuri Prochazka and Jamal Hill. I think for Jamal Hill, this guy, his head is completely gone, not focused at all. Pereira completely broke him. So I think Yuri Prochazka probably gonna knock him out, and probably Umar gonna beat Merab Dvalishvili, but this is 50-50 fight. And Makhachev, Tsarukian, also a very close fight, but I think Makhachev is pound for pound for a reason. So let's hear the pink man himself, the man in pink, Dana White, you know.
What's up, everybody? I got some fight news to start off the new year. Saturday, January 18th, at the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, California, it will be headlined by the pound for pound number one ranked fighter in the world and lightweight champion Islam.
This Dana White is such a bullshit guy, a couple of weeks before, John Jones was the pound for pound number one, and now that he has to promote another UFC pay-per-view event, of course. Makhachev is now the pound for pound. This guy is, so relentless in his bullshitting and always trying to pass us all for fools. So
Headlined by the pound for pound number one ranked fighter in the world and lightweight champion Islam Makhachev, taking on number one contender Arman Sarukian. Makhachev has defeated every opponent he has faced for almost a decade and is on a 14-fight win streak. His last four wins have all come in title bouts over former world champions, with 7 of his last 8 coming by finish. Sarukian has an impressive record of 22 and 3 and is coming off a win over former champion Charles Oliveira and a performance of the night win over Beneil Dariush. This is a rematch from 2019, and since that time, both of these guys have a combined record of 18 and 1. This is such a badass main event. And just finalized last night, the co-main event will now be a bantamweight title fight between the champion Merab Dvalishvili and undefeated number one contender Umar Nurmagomedov. Merab came into the office late last night, told us that he is tired of listening to Umar disrespect him and wanted to make this.
you have to respect this. You have to respect this. You come into the office and you demand for this fight and wants to shut this guy up. So you have to applaud him, and I think the critics got to him a little bit. You cannot fold, you cannot bend over to the fans as much. I think there are a lot of casual MMA fans as of now, a lot of new fans, and they are calling everyone ducks. Calling everyone evading these fights, but it's crazy.
Fight happen as soon as possible. We called Umar. He was sleeping in Dagestan, and he said, hell yes, anywhere, anytime. Merab is coming off a title win over Sean O'Malley at the Sphere and is riding an 11-fight win streak. Umar Nurmagomedov is 18 and 0 and is coming off an impressive win over number 3 ranked Corey Sandhagen. In only 6 UFC fights, Umar already has the all-time UFC bantamweight record for striking accuracy and is second in striking differential, only behind Sean O'Malley.
Umar's striking is actually very good, and is one of the reasons I'm picking against Merab. I think he's fast, he can strike very well, and I think he can drop Merab. He can drop him down, but Merab is tenacious and he's relentless. So this is why I'm very much intrigued for this fight. This is why I'm making a video, and it's interesting, and I'm very happy for this fight.
This entire card is stacked. You
I mean, is it stacked? Yeah, probably it is. Probably if Khalil Roundtree, if this fight happens against Ulberg, then yes. And also this one, I think not 100%. Yair Rodriguez. I need to go to the UFC official website to check. Currently, UFC 311. So currently, 100%. We have these two pairs. Johnny Walker against Guskov. And yeah, this is currently. So we're gonna have to check for these two pairs. Actually, also this one is not on the card. So yeah, I need to check this one.
UFC 311, Makhachev versus Sarukian, is live from the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, California, January 18th. Tickets on sale Friday at Ticketmaster.com.
Thank you, Dana. And yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you for watching.